Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel here at Sharoncullenart. Today I'm just going to be doing a quick watercolor and it'll all be in hyperlapse. I'm using Daniel Smith watercolors. I'm using Precision King Art brushes, which are synthetic golden Taklon, I believe. And I'm using my Stephen Quiller palette with Daniel Smith watercolor. I think I just said that. I'm just painting in some branches of a mountain ash tree with berries. So it's going to be like the beginning of fall where the colors are just beginning to change a little bit. So I hope you enjoy it. Many of you who follow me on Instagram know that I've been sick for the last week and a half. I'm finally starting to feel back to normal pretty much. I have some queasiness still. And like I said, they do not know for sure if it was coronavirus. I had all the symptoms, but because I failed their risk assessment test for the CDC, meaning I didn't go to China, I didn't travel out of the country, and I was not exposed to anybody that was confirmed positive that I knew of, then I fell into a mild category. That means I didn't get tested, which is what they are doing in the state of Michigan. So our numbers, although we're still like third or fourth in the country for high amount of cases, we're still not being tested correctly. And our governor admitted that on TV last night, which is pretty upsetting. But anyhow, I am fine. And I wanted to let you all know that I appreciate all the prayers and well wishes that you sent me over on Instagram. It was so nice. And even on Facebook, I received some direct messages. So thank you all for all of it. We appreciate it so much. I'm kind of hoping that I did have it and it's over with now because it was nasty and I felt horrible. And today is the first day I've been really up for the entire day so far doing painting and that kind of thing, which is a lot for me. Pat has been feeling well through all of this, thank God. I don't want him to get it. But I'll tell you my symptoms. I know a lot of you have been asking what my symptoms are. They're like flu-like symptoms is basically what these symptoms are. I had a sore throat, very mild, for one day, and I started getting wiped out, very fatigued, which isn't uncommon for me with my health problems. Anyway, I went to bed early, and through the night, I had excruciating pain deep in my bones, in my legs and my hips. And I get that sometimes with my spondylitis, so I wasn't sure what was going on. But in the morning, I went to get up and I realized that my adrenal insufficiency had kicked in. I couldn't stand up well, so I took my medication and checked my temperature, and my temperature said like 99. It was just basic. But my thermometer battery was pretty old. So I ended up borrowing a thermometer from a girlfriend. She put it out on her porch and my husband went and got it because we didn't want to get near each other. So I had those body aches for a day and a half, severe, and the coughing started and I got extremely short of breath. But I have asthma, so shortness of breath is nothing new for me. It wasn't to the point where I felt like I was drowning like some people state. So take it for what it's worth, but it could have been a mild case too, which is basically what my doctor said. He said, look, Sharon, I'm going to send you home. You're going to be treating yourself and keeping in contact with me. So there's really no need to test you because we're not treating you. And I said, okay. But he said, if you need to be hospitalized, then we will test you. Thankfully, I never needed to be hospitalized. I still get a little winded when I'm walking, but that's the gist of it. And my cough is almost gone. So I'm pretty happy. But at the end of it, the queasiness started. I started getting queasy. I feel queasy today. I felt queasy yesterday, the day before. For you women out there, it was like pregnant queasiness feeling. And no, that's impossible for me. But anyway, that's pretty much it. And it lasted for 8 good days. Yesterday was day 9. I was feeling a little bit better. I painted some, and then today is day 10. And I got up and I worked around the house. I did some laundry. I did all my normal activities, which is the first day that I felt good enough to do that. I'm in quarantine for 14 days, and I have to wear a mask whenever I'm around anyone. Being a registered nurse really helped as well. I have a pulse oximeter at home so I could monitor my oxygenation level, which never fell below 90%, or I would have gone to the hospital. And the breathing treatments that I do 5 times a day. It's not just albuterol. There's another ipotropamine bromide or something in it as well to help my lungs. And I also just checked my vital signs frequently. My pulse was always very high. My resting heart rate was about 118. And when I'd get up to walk, I'd get up to about 150 or 160. I could tell it was really taxing my body, whatever it was. I hope none of you get this, and I wish I could find out whether or not I had it, just so I have peace of mind, I suppose if we have to be quarantined or in lockdown all over the world, it's good that we have our art, because other people are bored out of their minds, and I could just paint and paint and paint with no problem at all. But I want you all to stay healthy. I'm praying for all of you out there. God bless you all. And remember, be courageous, paint with wild abandon, and most of all, be kind to each other. Take care, everyone.